Hey guys, my name is Kamronni. Welcome back to more Let's Play Fire Emblem Awakening. So, last episode we went to Chapter 19, The Conqueror, and in this episode we're going to be going back to the Paralogue, so we're going to Paralogue 17. But first we have one support conversation to go through. We have one right here between Laurent Noire.
Excuse me.
What?
Say.
Well,
Intriguing.
yes.
Simply put,
Repent and despair! Blood and thunder! Blood and thunder!
you needn't have.
And that's it for our support conversations for today. We only had one actually. That's not a lot at all anyways. Okay, so, but we do have some class changes to do to kind of make up for that, I guess. We're going to be changing Stall from I can't pronounce it, to Swordmaster. Pain to a Wyvern Lord. And Naui to a Wyvern Lord. Alright, so anyways, Wyvern, I don't know which it is. I think it's Wyvern. I don't know. I say Wyvern in it, though. Anyways, so that's all of our class changes for today. It's really nice. Anyway, so let's begin this chapter. Or Paralogue. Paralogue 17, The Thread of Silence.
Right. Now,
Huh? Fei.
Hey.
Alright, so, if you look at what he's saying, yeah, we do have a few enemies, only 7, no. There are plenty of reinforcements on the way, and they're all winged units, so, for this mission, I would highly recommend you bring along your archers and your mages with 1 magic. Definitely, that's a must for this mission. Definitely bring along those guys, and we'll get into the strategy a little bit for this mission a little bit later, but for this mission, you're going to want your heavy defensive units. You really just bring your units to have, like, high defense. That's what you really need for this mission. So I'll bring along Frederick, Kellum, Donald. Alright, and with that, let's start the battle.
It begins.
Alright, so, victory, rout the enemy, okay. So as she said, we have to be her shield, we have to be Lady Tiki, or Lady Tiki's, or the Voice's shield for this mission. So, and saying that, you cannot go in the offense for this mission. Our strategy for this mission is strictly defensive. If you try to attack at all, you're going to fail, because they are going to go right past you, and they're going to go straight for Lady Tiki, and they're not even going to worry about your units. So, we're going to have to make them go through us to get to her. So, we're going to literally form a wall around her. Now, I was a little bit confused right here, where, like, I was trying to pair everybody up and, like, figure out how I was going to, like, work this out right here, like, how I was going to lay this wall out, but, really just bring along your best units, your ones that, like, are really high in defense. I recommend bringing along at least 3 that are pretty high in defense, and, let's see, I really don't have any other strategy besides that, or really any other tip along the lines of who to bring. So, okay, let's see. What we're gonna do is we have to form a shield around her. So the back, like her backside, or that sounds kind of strange. Her back is covered. There you go. By the ending of the map. So we have one side covered, but we need to cover the rest of it. So we're gonna make kind of like a U shape in a way. And also from my experience, the 3 units that usually take the most damage are the ones that are in the middle sections of your wall. And you're gonna see what I mean in a moment once I form this wall. So you're gonna want to place your most powerful units there, but you'll see what I mean in a moment. But you don't have to, how do I say, like, you don't have to you have to form a complete U. You just have to like form like this kind of shape, which I'm gonna show you guys right up here. So don't need to worry too much about it. Let's see, we're going to separate these 2. And not all of your units are going to be able to be paired up. We just don't have enough, like, we're not allowed enough units to do that. So you're going to have some by themselves. Let's see. I was just kind of taking this slow and, like, setting this up, because I really wasn't sure how I was going to do this, but I eventually figured it out. And they're all going to rush immediately. So by this turn, or by the second turn, you need to have your shield, or your wall formed. So let's see. Frederick's right there. Okay, he's good. Let's see, Donald's good where he's at. Everyone else is pretty good where they're at. Let's see, I'm gonna have to split somebody up right here. I'm trying to decide who. If I do that, then that wouldn't solve my problem at all. Let's see, who could I move? Let's see. This is kind of difficult. I kind of wish I would have started everybody out in like different positions, but that's okay. We're gonna put Nowie right there for the time being. And we're going to separate these 2. Or no, I can't separate those. I can't separate them. I can't do that. Not with the way the things are like worked out. So, let's see. Yep, I'll separate these 2. Melissa should be fine. They'll be fine. And there you go. Have the enemy attack range selected to make sure that your wall is complete. And you don't have to fill in those like the corners right there, like those corners of like in my U shape that are kind of empty. You don't have to fill those in. They're fine. But you want to make sure you leave at least one space between you, like between your units and Lady Tiki, because if you don't, then the ranged attackers can easily get her. So you need to do that. And once they once they have it surrounded, you'll see kind of what I mean. Like she'll barely be out of enemy attack range. But no, we do have ranged attackers here that we're facing up against. So you have to make sure that you kind of leave like a space between you and her. Because if you don't, then they'll immediately just attack her from a distance, which it doesn't really do you any good. Because they're not going to worry about you. They're not worrying. Like the only reason why they're attacking us is because they're trying to get to her. So let's see. Here they come, and more reinforcements. Plenty of reinforcements. Okay, so also I recommend bringing along your ranged attackers, like especially with magic, like I had already said. And when I was talking about like the 3 positions that get attacked the most, it's where Robin is, where Donald is, and where Frederick is. Those 3 spaces, like the middle, like the middle part of each side of our wall, is usually the space that gets attacked the most. It's actually not very often at all that the other ones get attacked. So where Donald's standing, where Robin is standing, and where Frederick is standing, like those like 3 middle spaces, that's where people are attacked the most. Let's see, I didn't feel like really too safe with Naui standing there for some reason, so I'm Crime right up here. I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna separate and have Chershi right there. She won't get attacked that much. But no, like yeah, where they're standing, that's where they will attack the most. So definitely put your strongest units there. And put your ranged attackers like on the corners where I have them. Your units that are like in the very back of the wall, the ones that are like where I'll show you in a moment. But like the very ending, like of the 2-sided walls, the ones that are in the far back, they will usually not get attacked. Just so it doesn't really matter who's standing there that much, like where Lissa was and where Chershi was, they usually won't get attacked. So don't worry too much about like how strong your units are there. Just make sure the ones that are in the middle are the strongest, because that's for some reason why, or for some reason who, like that's the spot that this game or like the enemy units like to attack the most. So let's see. I mean, yeah, they keep on attacking Frederick. You see what I mean? All right, let's see. Which probably isn't a smart decision for them. All right, let's see. Once again, attacking Robin, and definitely like use your pairs to your advantage here. I mean, kind of like you do with any other mission. Like have Robin and Lissa next to each other, even though they're not paired up, they're still able to provide that support. So, let's see. There you go. Let's see. They're going to approach the south, and finally we have our leader for the mission, who's right there, or our general, I guess you could say, our risen chief. Alright, let's see. Ally phase, more reinforcements. And that's the last wave of reinforcements, but now it's 13 to 28. We've had quite a bit of enemy units in this mission. So you cannot go on the offensive at all. If you try to, then they'll go straight past you and they'll attack her. And even if you have everyone spread out as far as you can, there's no way you'd be able to stop them all. So this like shape that I have right here is 100% necessary, or required rather. You must have this, like, you must use this strategy, because if not, I don't really see any other way you can get by this. Let's see. Unless you could, like, find a way to, like, no, they can fly around the edges easily. I was gonna say, like, block off the paths on land, but then they can fly across, like, fly around you. So, no, this is the only way. Like this U shape right here. And don't leave this shape to try to attack. There's no point to that. Just leave them there, because if you do, you leave to attack an enemy unit, that hole's open, then they can easily get through and attack her, and then you'll lose the mission. So let's see, once again, here they are, they're approaching, but you can have one of your enemy units, like the one that's in the middle, like where Frederick, Donald, and Robin are, you can have them moved out one space ahead, because that hole will still be closed off, and so you could do that if you really want to, but it really doesn't make a difference. I just recommend you keep your units put. Staying on the defensive is really the best thing you can do with this mission. It's purely a defensive mission. That's really all it is. Let's see. Once again, I mean, I don't think that anybody besides Donald, Robin, and Frederick, besides them, have been attacked anytime in this mission. I mean, like, I've had other units attack, but they haven't been attacked themselves. Not yet, okay? Everybody approaches. Let's see. Thankfully, that is the last wave of reinforcements. Yep, there you go. But yeah, like Gaius, he hasn't been attacked. Lissa, Chershi, Prom, they haven't been attacked. Alright, let's see. And it's very good, like I said earlier, like we're putting your archers and your wind magic mages, like putting them like in those corner spots where like Gaius was and where Felon is. Put them in those spots right there, because they will it's very unlikely that they'll be attacked. So it's best to leave them there. At least in my opinion. So Also where Chrom is as well. And really anybody besides those 3 spaces right there, except, like, nobody really usually goes around the area where, Chershi and Lissa are, so. But once again, just range attackers on the sides like that, like where Chrom, Morgan, Lissa, Chershi, Pain, Monocellum, and guys, where they are, put your range attackers there, and you're like heavy, like your very, very defensive units in like the middle of the wall, because those will for some reason be the ones that attack the most. Alright, let's see, any other battle tips I have. Yep, form a wall, U-shape. Do not try to attack the enemy units. Bring along your archers and mages with moon magic, and the middle spaces are attacked the most with the strongest units there. Alright, there you go. 26, 21. Very nice. And this mission will also go by very quickly as well. Because, I mean, they're all going to be attacking you as much as they can, so really this mission, like, flies by. Because, I mean, they're Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders, so they can, like, so they fly to us immediately. But yeah, definitely just keep the shape, don't move out of it. That's really just my best advice to you. Alright, let's see. Very good. And it's pretty much downhill from here. There's really nothing much else to talk about. So I guess I can talk about real life a little bit here. I might as well. It's like what's been going on lately. Well, I'm recording this on Sunday. I have school this week. I'm currently in the 2nd quarter of the school year, and this quarter is about halfway over, so I'm like 3/4 the way done with the semester, and like 3/8 done with the school year. So yeah, I mean, school year is starting. Like, I'm starting to get to the halfway point. It's currently November 15th. So November's halfway over, then it'll be December, then Christmas, and then 2016, which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
2015 really flew by. I feel like 2014 went by very quickly. Probably quicker than this year has, so. I mean, I guess it's getting a little bit better. Because it seems the older you get, the faster the years go by. At least I think so. Alright, let's see. Yep, there's nothing we can do. Just end the turn. You're going to be ending the turn a lot. Definitely don't, like, try to get out of this formation, because there's really no point. Alright. So, nothing, and 56. Very nice. And where Donald's standing, that's the place I'll be attacked the most of all. At least I think so. Okay, that's that. And the very last one is going to attack Donald. I don't know why I don't attack anybody else but Donald. It's probably the worst thing you can do. And with that, we are done. Today's heroes are Robin and Lissa.
Thank you. Yes.
But don't you see?
And that's the very last of our non-street pass. Yeah, our non-street pass paralogs. So that's the very last paralog we'll have in a very long time. Like, that's the last one we'll have like until like the ending of this game. So for the next few episodes, it's just gonna be chapters only, kind of like the beginning was. And next time we'll go to Long Castle, chapter 20. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Kamronni, and I'll see you guys back here next time. So goodbye, guys.